Did you know that in 2023, over 130 million tons of bread were consumed worldwide? That's a lot of bread. In this video, we're going to take you behind the scenes to see exactly how bread is made in a factory, from mixing the ingredients to baking the perfect loaf. Let's get started. Bread has a rich history dating back thousands of years. It's believed to be one of the oldest prepared foods, with evidence of bread making dating back to ancient civilizations like Egypt and Mesopotamia. Originally, bread was made by grinding grains into flour, mixing it with water, and baking it on hot stones or in primitive ovens. Over time, different cultures refined techniques, leading to the development of various types of bread, from flatbreads to leavened loaves. The invention of yeast around 300 BC revolutionized bread making, allowing for lighter and softer breads. Today, bread remains a staple food worldwide, reflecting centuries of culinary innovation and cultural heritage. Now, let's delve into the fascinating process of making bread in a factory. The process starts with flour. Flour is made from wheat. Before flour can be used in bread making, it undergoes a thorough cleaning process to ensure its purity and quality. First, it's screened to remove large debris like stones and leaves. Then, an aspirator uses airflow to lift away dust. Magnets pull out any metal fragments. After cleaning, wheat enters the milling process to become flour. First, it is ground by rollers, starting with coarse grinding and progressing to a fine powder. The flour is then sifted through sieves to separate fine particles from coarser ones. Any remaining bran and germ are removed using air currents in a step called purifying. Different flours are blended to meet specific baking needs, and sometimes vitamins and minerals are added to enhance nutrition. Finally, the flour is packaged under strict hygiene conditions, ready for use in making bread. This bakery receives almost 1,000 tons of flour weekly, a key ingredient for bread. Flour is stored in large bins called silos and delivered twice a day by tanker trucks. The bread production line, which bakes and packages 1.5 million loaves of sliced bread weekly, is the heart of the factory. Flour is pumped from the trucks to the top of the silos. Yeast, the ingredient that makes bread rise, must be kept at the proper temperature, which is constantly monitored by computers. The main ingredients: flour, yeast, oil, vinegar, sugar, salt, water, and small amounts of other ingredients like fat and preservatives are weighed and pumped into a giant mixer. Preservatives extend the shelf life and prevent bacterial growth. The mixer then combines all the ingredients until a sticky, elastic dough forms. The mixing blades rotate 360 times per minute, working the dough for 8 minutes to create enough for 600 bags of sliced bread. Once mixed, the dough, weighing 1 ton, is emptied into a huge container. Although the dough contains a lot of water, some will evaporate during baking. The dough is divided into equal pieces at the bottom of the machine, where mechanical arms cut it into loaf-sized portions. Blades then shape the dough into balls, which fall onto a conveyor belt. The dough balls are coated with flour to prevent sticking and are shaped by a machine at high speed, producing 3 pieces per second or 11,500 per hour. The dough is folded and rolled until it reaches the correct size and is placed into baking molds for yeast fermentation, which takes 3 hours. During fermentation, the dough rises significantly as small air bubbles form inside. At around 45 degrees Celsius, the yeast breaks down the flour, forming carbon dioxide bubbles that make the dough rise. After 50 minutes of fermentation, finishing touches like flour or seeds are added. The loaves are baked in large ovens at 260 degrees Celsius for 20 minutes. The oven is 39 meters long, ensuring even baking by blowing air around the molds. After baking, the loaves have a beautiful golden color and are checked by bakers throughout the day to ensure quality. Once baked, the loaves are removed from their molds and placed on a conveyor belt to cool. They cool slowly in temperature-controlled refrigerators for about 2 hours. The bread becomes denser and more compact, maintaining its rectangular shape. After cooling for 2 to 3 hours, the loaves are sent to the slicer, which cuts 65 slices per minute with 2-meter-wide steel blades. Each loaf is sliced into 20 pieces and then packaged at a rate of 65 bags per minute, ready for distribution. The entire process, from dough preparation to packaged sliced bread, takes 5.5 hours. If you want to know how mayonnaise is made in factory, click here. Thumbs up if you liked the video and subscribe for more informative content. Thanks for watching.